Hello everyone! Welcome to Reclamation. Reclaim the world. This is episode 8 of our Let's Play series for Minecraft Java. And in this episode, we're going to be pursuing more quests. So, last episode left off with us not knowing how to do the altar, but I figured it out. So, if you get the book out, Book of Natural Aura, go to the natural altar and then click on this visualize. It shows you an in-game visualization of the altar and you can build it. We seem to be shy of some planks. Okay, and these chisels, just like, oh. Not actually sure what goes right there. Okay, that's a golden, and that's a golden, 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 and then stone blocks. And then golden on top. There. Now we just need that. Ta-da! Isn't that cool? It's got all kinds of sparklies and stuff. That's neat. So it looks like it's powering up, but it's draining our aura. You see that? These still haven't grown, and I don't know why. Okay. So, we made that. Now we can infuse iron. And we can upgrade our watering can. Okay. Okay, dokes. So we're just going to let that charge up real quick. And we're going to go get a whole bunch of copper nuggies. Do you guys remember what it said gives the copper nuggies? See if you guys remember. Well, for those of you that said, yeah, that plant, then you're right. For those of you that didn't remember, don't worry about it because I forget stuff all the time. So we're going to get a few of these up. And we're going to go make some prosperity shards. Okay. Maybe a little bit more. Alright, we're golden. Oh, good. So when we build a mob spawner, I'm gonna use 2 of these to kill the mobs, I think. Because they do insane damage. Oh, look at all the wheat. Grab some for the composter. You know, this entire time, ever since I started the Modpack, I've been super worried that it, you know, it's like gonna be boring and there's not enough, you know, action and stuff like that. And then I realized, you know, I need to stop worrying about it. It's not that kind of pack, and, you know, people will watch it if they're interested, basically, you know? So. I'm a real zen, laid-back person, you know? So that makes it worse because I'm not, like, super, you know, entertaining. At least I don't think so. So. Okay, so we're going to convert these to prosperity shards. We gotta use a pick to do that. So we're gonna put in our offhand. And it looks like the conversion rate is ass. Couldn't be a 1-to-1. No, 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 no. Can't do that. We have to make you grind because it's not, you know, worth it if you're not grinding. So mean. It's not even a 2-to-1 ratio. Okay, well, we got 29 of them anyway. So we're gonna go do a stack of 32 of these ingots. No idea what's gonna do to our aura, but you know, that's what we're doing. So it's fully charged up now. Our aura is drained. These are not growing, and I don't know why. And it's a 1 at a time ratio. Seriously? Okay, what are these used for? They're used for quite a lot of stuff. Hopper enhancements. What's the hopper enhancement? Well, this should open up a whole bunch of stuff, I think. Luckily, it doesn't look like it's really bogging down our aura very much. I don't understand why the aura trees aren't growing. Okay, so I had to stop because the aura, right? So let's see what it says about it. A rudimentary yet effective way of collecting aura early on is the natural altar. After creating the setup shown in the following page, the altar will start slowly draining aura in the vicinity. However, it is not strong enough to cause major damage, making it only drain until there is none left in the area. The collected aura can then be used as shown in the following pages. When it has collected sufficient amount of aura, it will be able to infuse items. Okay. Tainted gold. Infused rock. But how do you restore the aura? Creating aura. Creating aura is a practice that will quickly be required by any magical botanist making use of it. Before getting into the matter, it should be noted that there are several devices whose sole purpose is to create aura, most of which the reader may discover later down the line. By default, most of these devices do not have the creational strength to create aura beyond the range of the environmental eye. Once an amount of aura close to that is reached in the area, these creational devices will behave in different ways, so shutting off completely, others continuing their behavior without creating any aura in the process. Of course, they can be stopped manually using an aura detector or similar. Sorry, the text is messed up in this. Later on, this behavior can be changed using the creational catalyst. A great source of natural aura is the moss on any type of mossy block. This property can be made use of in the form of a swamp homie. It will take any blocks around it that are covered in moss and remove it, leaving the clean block behind. For each block that it does this with, it generates a bit of aura and spreads it into the environment. The strength of any shot projectiles is, in some instances, strong enough to pierce living beings and even move them around by way of teleportation. However, this power can be used to create aura as well. The shooting mark converts the energy of projectiles shot at it into aura that it spreads into the environment. For this purpose, or for this, different kinds of projectiles produce different amounts. Snowball is much less rich in energy than, say, an ender pearl. There is a cravat, however. Projectiles need to be shot at the four sides in order, starting in the north facing. Projectiles that hit on any non-active side will not cause any aura to be produced. Okay. A worldly item that surely possesses quite high natural levels of aura is known to be the flower. This can be made use of using the herbus absorber that will, when placed in the world, consume any small flower in close vicinity and convert their energy to aura. The cravat, however, is that supplying it with one and the same flower constantly will cause it to lose the ability to consume the flower's aura. This means that if one wants to get the absorber to work efficiently, they will have to supply it with different kinds of flowers after one another. For the absorber to reach maximum efficiency, about 6 or so different kinds should be needed. Additionally, it needs to be said that since of the flowers that it is supplied with natural only appear in the overworld realm, that is also the only area where this device functions at all, so you can't take it in another. Offshoot observers. Slimes and magma cubes are peculiar beings. Okay, well that's not going to work for us. Canopy. Surely at one point in their lives, any person dealing with trees has faced this well-known issue. An oak sapling grows into a big tree which is hard to look at, to manage, and chop down. The canopy diminisher block that serves two purposes in and of itself. Placing it close to an area that oak trees are growing in, at most about 10 blocks away from them, will cause only normal-sized oaks to grow. In the process, the additional natural energy of any saplings that were growing into big trees gets turned into quite substantial amounts that will be fed into the environment. It should be noted that as in the overworld realm is the only It should be noted that as the overworld realm is the only area where the trees in question naturally grow, it's the only area the device works in. Blah, blah, blah. A great way to use this is an automatic tree farm. Okay, so we could pair this guy with an automatic tree farm. So we've got those. We'll have to make a token of fear and some bone. We get a bone meal. We already have the bottled starlight, and we need some saplings. Canopy diminisher is what we need. Yeah, our aura is like crap. I don't know how to get these things to grow. I watered it and it still hasn't done anything, so I don't know. And I guess it doesn't come back over time, does it? Oh, it's just issue after issue after issue. Okay, well, we have this. So now we got some. Now we have to do some thinking here. So we can come up here, and they have all kinds of seeds. I don't know if any of this is reachable. So this right here is doable. We can get the gold. It's just going to be work, but we can do it. Can we make the... Oh, we have to make these too. So you have to have 8 of these. So that's 16 gold and 18. So that's 18 gold in total for all the pieces for the infuser. So let me look at this. So the infuser allows us to make all kinds of different seeds, right? Deep slate seeds, sky stone, stone. This allows you to grow that resource, okay? Iron seeds. So 2 mana steel ingots, 1 dawnstone. We don't have the dawnstone. We don't have the tertidium. It's a tier 3 recipe. So what is the tier 2? So Prodicium is tier 2. So what is tier 2 used to make? Okay, so it makes these, and these are used to make seeds, yeah? Or not? So where do these come from? I thought you could grow them. What the heck? Elemental seeds. Essence. Nature seeds. It's tier 3. So that's the Infernium seeds. Prosperity seed base. Solium dust makes solium seed base. Okay, here we go. So this is how you make the seeds. So you have a prosperity seed base. We have deep slate. We do not have the prodentium, but that makes deep slate. So we have to figure out how to make this. It says you have to combine all the essences in the witch's cauldron with infernium. Okay, that's really grindy, dude. Dude. It requires power. Okay, we'll get to it. Just a second. Just a second. I'm trying to plot this out. Need a path, right? A path to go on. So you have to have elemental seeds. You have to make all the elemental seeds. So we're gonna need the fire stuff. Okay. We can do this. We can totally do this. So once we have that, then we can do this. And once we have that, then we can do this and unlocks all this stuff. Skystone, copper, iron, lead, gold, silver, coal, mystical flower seeds, zinc, tin, and solium. And then the next tier up unlocks all of these, so we can grow all this stuff. Redstone, that's nice. So this is probably worth doing. So we're gonna have to set up an infusion altar. That's a lot. That's 18 gold we have to acquire. So the gold, I had an idea about the gold. I was looking at the quests, and you know how the quests down here say, they said that thing about the weighted mana lens. Say it says right here, weight lens makes blocks a mana burst hit fall. You can exploit this property to get blocks that normally need silk touch by having them fall onto something like a torch. Okay, so I can check my listen to hear me out. So if we get this set up and we make this mana blaster, which really isn't that difficult, right? So this has to come first. So if we make this mana blaster and we put a weighted thingy on it, a weighted lens. Well, if I could find it. Watch, it require something we don't have. Weight lens. So if we make a weight lens, right, and attach it to the mana blaster, are you following me on this? We can get this, right? The pure daisies give it, right? We can silk touch it. And I think that if we silk touch it, we can turn it into this. Alchemical sulfur gold. Because it all shares the same thing. Are you seeing this? Look. It shares the same as regular gold, right? You following me here? So if we do this, then we take this, because now it's going to give us this, right? So we take this and we use it. And it's going to give us ingots, 5 of them per nether gold. It's brilliant. We'll be swimming in gold in no time, right? We just have to do the nether gold. So the nether gold is a problem because the nether gold requires us to make this golden nether brick, right? So the recipe for the golden nether brick is nether bricks, which is no problem, and the brilliant fibers. Okay, so the brilliant fibers are just craptastical because they are really expensive to make, right? Because we don't have blaze powder yet. If we had blaze powder, then we could use the spinning wheel to make, because we have tons of icy needles. We would need bone needles, which we can make. Makes 8 of them, dude. That's a lot, right? But yeah, so like, it's like this entire like path, right? So if we do this, we could get a really nice return. But we're going to need blaze powder, and we're going to need... well, obviously we can't do it like that right now. So we're going to have to do it like this, which sucks. But it is what it is, right? It is what it is. So I'm trying to outline it, like, how we're going to do it. I think we put them in here, didn't we? No, actually, did we use them all? Well, we might have used them all. We might have. Okay, well, we're not in a hurry right now. We'll just let that cook up, because we got other fish to fry. Yes, we do. So, we need to make that mana blaster, and we can't get access to the mana blaster until we go further in Botania. So we did this. We need to make the mana lens for our I need to take these downstairs. So we need to make the mana lens for our mana spreader. And then we're going to make that runic altar. Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this real quick. This is so the mana's working while we're doing stuff down here. Okay. So I need 4 of these. And you just get right up to it and toss them in. Alright. So, you put it in your hand like this, and you come over here and you click it onto the mana spreader. It makes it more efficient. Alright. Good. Good. So we'll just let that do its thing. And, okay. Now it wants us to make a runic altar. And an apparatus perfect for channeling large amounts of mana into collections of objects. The runic altar will obviously let you make runes. With the altar, if you don't have them already, you can craft mystical flower seeds. Okay. So we need to make this. We've already got some of these, and we need 5 of these. It's a pretty simple recipe. Okay. So the thing with this is it's got to have mana, right? Now we could make another mana spreader, which I think is a waste. But if we don't, I mean, because otherwise we're not using the mana in the pool, we would be using the mana from the flowers. So, I mean, I don't know if we can do that. But anyway, we made that. It's going to give us some black lotus. You can throw those into the pool and it will give you more mana, but I'm not going to do that right now. Alright, so now that we've got that done, we need to make a mana tablet. So that's just a mana pearl surrounded by living rock. Okay? So the mana tablet stores mana. It's kind of important. Okay. There's our mana tablet. So now we're going to make this gun, right? So it wants a rune of mana. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A pearl. So we need 5 of these. Oof. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we need a pearl and a stone and the wand. Okay, so this is where the problem happens. So you click on this, and then you click on this, and we're going to tell it to give us mana over here. So see, it's crafting now, as long as these guys don't run out of mana. Keep generating, man. You're doing it. And you just click this on it in the center. Just right click it and it puts it in the center. And then when it's finished, when that little green circle fills up, then you can use the wand on it to make the rune. We got to be ready this second it runs out. I gave it entire blocks of charcoal, so it the ender flame, the endo flame should go for a while. In theory. Hey, it worked. And there's our rune of mana. Okay. Good. Now we're going to click on this and tell it to deposit over there. Okay. So now to make the mana blaster, we need a pulse mana spreader. Oh, that requires redstone. How do you get redstone? Oh, come on. There's got to be a way to get redstone. There has to be, right? Oh, don't tell me bees. There has to be another way. Please don't be bees. Potion of strength with cinder flower. That's it. The distillery. Cinder flower and blaze powder. Okay. That's a better recipe. Cinder powder and blaze powder in the distillery. Okay, we can do that. It says witches can also drop it. We don't have a mob spawner going. Maybe I'll build one in between episodes. I'm not doing it on camera. You guys know how to build a mob spawner, right? Please say yes. It would take an entire episode and it would be so boring. I'll just build it and walk you through how I did it or something. We'll see. This is good right here. Can we build this? We have everything but this. How do I make that? A mana pearl, a whiff of magic, and a gold leaf. It says it requires power though. Well, I don't care. I'm going to try to make it anyway. Mana pearl, whiff of magic, and a gold leaf. Mana pearl. A whiff of magic, and a gold leaf. We still have gold leaves. We still do. It's gonna work, right? I don't know what the power thing means. Oh. Hello, Enderman. Come here. Come to me. Come on. I don't know if I have any more whiffies. What do I do? Okay. Alright. So, mana pearl, whiff of magic, and a gold leaf. That's what it says it requires. I don't know about the 500 thing. I don't know what that means. Okay, now what? It won't let me pick it up. Why can I not pick that up? It says require altar power 500. What does that mean? This isn't even part of the same mod. This is enchanted. How do you provide power to it? There's a kettle, a witch's cauldron, fume funnel filtered, altar. Okay. I guess I need that. I need an altar. We have those. We have this. We have that. Don't have that. Breath of the Goddess is birch saplings. We can get that. Okay. let's not do that. Let's just do 9. I only need 1. Just give me 1, please. Yay. Okay. I'll take it. Just 1. And what else do we need? An oak sapling. We gotta burn oak saplings. Okay. So put that back. And we're gonna burn an oak sapling. We're doing this. We're doing this. Oak sapling. Yay, we got on first try. Oh yeah. That's some luck right there. Alright, cool. Alright, we got that, we got that. It's gonna need 2 rowan logs. Rowan, rowan, rowan. Keep the resources flowing. Oh, that sounded terrible. That sounds terrible. Say rowan, rowan, rowan. Keep her on a going. I'm so sorry, you guys. So sorry. Okay, we just need the 1, right? Just 1 nuggie. 1 nuggie to rule them all. Was it 1 nuggie? Yes. Make my altar. Oh, gotta have stone. Okie dokies. Four stone coming up. One, 2, 3, 4. And we'll put these in here. Ta-da! And we're gonna make this because I think I need it. Okay, we got an altar. What it does, I have no freaking idea, but we have one. So what do I do with it? Is there a quest anywhere in here for the altar? Altar! Now that you have actual plants available, you can start to harness their latent life energy to power rituals. To start, you'll have to create a structure capable of collecting it. An altar should do well here. Place your altar blocks in a 2x3 rectangle, and it should start collecting power. Piece of... Okay. So I need 5 more. Oh look, I have exactly 5 nuggets. Ugh. Okay. The likelihood is like nil, dude. It's not going to give it to us. Oh, it did. Oh my gosh. We're on a roll. Oh. Oh, do. Okay, hold up. Put this in here. Put this in here. This is all the stuff we were working with, so we're just gonna put it all up here real quick, because I have to grow some trees. I will be back. Okay guys, I'm back and I have the saplings, so let's get on with this. So we have to make, how many was it that we needed? We need 5 more of them. So let's see if we get it. Circle magic. Okay, well, that's more than what we needed. And let's go ahead and cook these up. We need 2. Right. Go put those back in there, and we are golden. So we got a whole bunch of these and a whole bunch of these. Those. Give me some of these. Alright, so 5 more. Alright, cool. So supposedly you put this down and you gotta plant flowers around it. It says. There's our altar. And well, let's see about making it all flowery and stuff. I don't think it consumes the flowers. I think it just uses the flowers, right? It's getting power. So we'll put down all the flowers we've got. I wonder if mushrooms work too. Maybe, right? Still not working. So how do you link them? I wonder. There's got to be a way to do it, right? There's got to be a way to do it. I don't freaking know. So these are all enchanted. So do I have a book for enchanted? I don't know if I do. No. Okay, does enchanted have a book? Nope. No book. Nada. Nothing. Zero. Zip. Nothing. Create a structure capable of collecting it. An altar should do well. Place your altar blocks in a 2x3 rectangle and it should start collecting power. The more plant life there is around the altar, the more power you can store. This includes trees, grass, flowers, crops, vines, pumpkins, melons, and more. Trees. Pumpkins. Well, we can put some mushrooms down. Right, well. Until it wants something bigger, we don't even know how to hook it up. I don't understand how to hook it up. Is there like a wand or something? Because this thing isn't doing anything, dude. We gave it power and it's not doing anything. And there's no book. %. Oh, it needs... What? Okay, hold up. For some reason it didn't count. I don't know why. There it goes. There. Well, it gets to start all over. Alright, well, apparently it's not a problem. Attuned stones are a very important part of witchcraft. Not only do they let craft necessary workstations, they also give you the ability to perform certain rites without the need of an altar. Once charged. Please note that this recipe needs altar power. Make sure your cauldron is within range of your altar. Well, what is considered within range? I mean, like, that's 2 blocks, dude. Does it have to be, like, on top of it? What the heck? I don't understand. Maybe it's not going to craft because it didn't have the... Oh, it has to have 500. Do we have 500? We have 500. Why are you not crafting? Guess we're gonna have to start over. Alright, so we need another mana pearl. Another whiff of magic. Right. Another mana pearl, whiff of magic, and a gold leaf. I have the gold leaves on me. So we got a whiff of magic. I gotta get another mana pearl. And that's not the right level. Alright. Give me a mana pearl. The last mana pearl. The last! I knew you were the last! If this doesn't work, I don't freaking know. I mean, I guess it has to be like on top of the altar or something. I don't know. There's no book, so... I mean, I have no freaking idea. Alright. In order. Pearl, whiff, leaf. Pearl, whiff, leaf. Gonna work, right? It works! So it just has to have the mana first. Okay. Alright, well, we got our tombstone. Good lord. What a process. So you can do altar upgrades. Tools of the trade. That's what we want. So we're gonna make all this stuff. Okay, so tools of the trade. What's it say? If the altar is the backbone of witchcraft, the distillery, kettle, and spinning wheel are the phalanges. Strange metaphors aside, these blocks allow you to craft a wide variety of witchy goodies. They will need to be placed within range of an altar if their recipes require power. Alright, guys, we gotta make the phalanges. What the heck? We need gold nuggets. We're out of gold. So you know what that means. That means that's pretty much it for this episode, probably. What other stuff can we make? Oh, that doesn't require. That's a kettle. So, what else? Spinning wheel. Let's make the spinning wheel. I want to make the spinning wheel. We're making it. We're making it. We're doing it. Okay, so I only need 2 of these. And put that there. Put that there. And then I need stairs. A piece of wool. Where are the stairs? Rowan. Oh, I have the Rowan on me. I was like, where's my Rowan? Alright. Okay. So you go in there, you go in there. Like that. Shazam. And we have a spinning wheel. All right, we have a spinning wheel. That's awesome. I'll get some grass down here. It said that that also helps. So, where to put it? I'm gonna put it like right over here somewhere. Right, like right here. Oh, it's so tiny. Alright, we got our spinning wheel officially, guys. That's awesome. So our spinning wheel is what we need to make the brilliant fibers. So now we just need blaze powder. And to get blaze powder, using the power of mana and a pumpkin, you think you can create a fell pumpkin, a weak imitation of a blaze head. Pop this magically charged head on top of 2 iron bars and it'll turn into a passable facsimile of a blaze. This imitation blaze always drops at least 10 blaze powder. This blaze powder can be spun into brilliant fiber or distilled into more useful dusts. You can capture an imitation blaze in the blaze burner. So this is a multi thing. Multi-pass. So we need a pumpkin, a rotten flesh, gunpowder, a bone, and a string. That's actually not that bad. We're gonna need quite a few of them. I wonder if it's going to kill me in 2 hits. Hopefully not, right? So we're doing 12, right? So we need 12 rotten flesh. Creeper essence and 12 bones. We have 12 bones. We do not have 12 string. Well, not down here anyway. I'll have to go heist some from the B area. That's where all my string is, because I was using it to make the frames. I really don't like the bees. The bees suck. Are you seeing this? Look at this. This is just to show you guys what I have been up to. Is that not insanity? Absolute insanity. You have any idea how many times this middle bee right here has been a stone bee? It's been a stone bee like 10 times. Like I said, they downgrade. I can't seem to get past the rocky. So, I don't know. I don't know. I've been sitting here breeding them and breeding them and breeding them and nothing. Nothing. So, I don't know. I don't know. I don't like them. I don't want to do them. I've done it too many hours already. Okay, so we're ready for this. We're ready. We're doing it. I'm excited. Blazy power is awesome. So we need to put this stuff up. Put that in there, this in there, that in there. Move our book. Move this over here. And we're going to need some living rocky poos, which we only got 9, so I'll have to get some more. Get some more. That'll do it. All right, so 1 string, 1 bone, 1 flesh, 1 gunpowder, 1 pumpkin, and a living rock in the center. No, don't do that. Living rock in the center. I need... Oh, I have them on me. Let's get it moved over there first. You go to here. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Burn, my children, burn. Oh yeah. We're making it. We're doing it. We're making it. We're doing it. We're gonna mix these up and we're gonna have blazy powder, and it's gonna be awesome because we need redstone, baby. We need redstone. No, not that redstone. We need redstone though. And it was made on the distillery. So we're gonna have to make the distillery. The distillery. Which means we're gonna have to do, we're gonna have to get some gold nuggets. I just have to make one of these. It's fine. I'll do that off camera. So we're not gonna be making the redstone today, but we will make the redstone. There's one. We're making it. We're doing it. We're loving it. Redstone is huge. Absolutely massive. Where is that flower? So we can't do it for a long time, really. We'll have everything except for the pixie dust. Well, actually, we need the rune of pride and stuff, too. Actually. Of course, you watch, by the time we can actually make it, we won't need it. If we can get those flowers going, we won't need it. Just gotta get the flowers going. The, mystical agriculture. So this is going to be a pain because we need 18 gold. So that's what we're aiming for. We cannot do this until we have the capabilities of making that. And the only way we can do that is if we have the mana blaster. And the only way we can get the mana blaster with the weighted lens it's all a process. Everything is a process. I'm gonna have to one thing at a time. I'd say that's good enough for now. We're gonna stick all this stuff in here for later usage. And guess we're gonna go get whacked by a blaze. Oh, shoot. Shoot, I need a rock. Okay, there. I got it. Click him onto the thingy and then, yeah. Okay. Okay. All good. So, to make the dude, we're gonna need some iron bars, it said. I think we're gonna summon him actually up here. Not up here, but like up here because it's all stone. We'll summon him like way over here. He can't fly up, so why not? So I guess you just put it on top of these two things right here, and then when you whack him, hopefully he doesn't kill us. I don't know if he will. He might. It's 2, right? I don't remember. It's been a long time since I did the felled pumpkin. Two iron bars. Okay. We got this. There it goes. 10. It gave 10. That is awesome. That's awesome. And it wasn't really that bad. Honestly. Really wasn't. I mean, sure, he took a chunk out of us, but... Ow. My biscuits are burning. It drops 10 each time, dude. That's sweet. Oh, squish. Squish your mama. No, 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 no. I want my body. Nope. My body. Not your body, my body. Oh, seriously? It's gonna put out an obituary? Okay. For all intents and purposes, I'm naked finding a blaze, so that's pretty funny. Wow. Okay, okay, okay. No, over here. Yeah, over here. We gotta heal. I hurt. He hits hard. Okay. All right, one more. One more. Oh, no, that was it. That was it. That's not bad. Alright, cool. So we got 50 blaze powder. That's sweet. That's swank. Alright, guys. I think that's going to be just about it for this episode. We got actually a lot done. So, we got this beautiful altar built. We can make the, whatever those are, attuned stones now. We got a new spinning wheel. And we're going to be making a distillery. I'll get the gold nuggets off camera. Make you go through all that. It's not a big deal. But yeah, so Pretty happy about that. We did really good. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode. And I will see you guys in the next one. You guys take care, alright? Toodles!